are at the interview, because this is one of those questions that are really annoying but really, really important. What I see a lot of people do is when they get this question, they will start rambling. They will start being like, yeah, so I am born in Grenaa or Copenhagen or wherever they're born, and I grew up and I went to school, and then I had a pony as a kid, maybe not that much into detail, but they'll talk about a lot of like personal stuff. And personal stuff is okay, but not at this point in the interview. This point of the interview is more about getting to know you in relation to the job and in relation to the company. And this will most often be one of the first questions you'll be asked. So when you get into the interview, there's usually a little bit of small talk. Then they will present themselves, tell them a bit about the position, about the company, and then get to the answer. Tell us a bit about you. So what you really want to do when you answer this question is answer what they're really asking about. And what they're really asking is, so tell us a little bit about yourself in relation to this job and this company. So it's kind of like they just shortened the question a little bit. So when you answer, it's like, yeah, so as you know, my name is Diana. I have worked in the past almost 10 years with career consulting, and previously couple of years, 3 years, I've worked specifically with internationals in Denmark looking for jobs. So this is part of what I would answer, right? In for this question, if I'm interviewing for a job focusing on specifically career consulting for internationals, which is what I do, right? But the thing here is that all of the other things are great and you can get it to them a bit later, but it's really important to make that link, because what's important to them is who are you in relation to the job. And they also have your CV, of course they do, but it's something else getting it from you. So then you could continue saying, and then on a personal level, I'm married, I have my husband, we have a dog and a cat. I don't know if I would even say that, but maybe like I really enjoy something, whatever. So keep it short also, and just like remember to have that in mind, that you need to answer based on what's relevant for them. All of the things that you do in a job search process has to be with the company and the position in mind. So when you tell them about yourself, when you tell them about your experience, when you tell them about your interests, think about what would make sense in terms of them. Talking about, for example, if we stay with the question, tell us about yourself, and you're like, oh, I also really want to tell them a little bit about some of my hobbies. Then if you have the opportunity to have done some research on the other people in the room when you're doing the interview, then like, oh, so you know that one of the people in the room has the same interest, where you have 3 different interests, and you'll choose the one that you know there is a connection, where there is something to connect over. So yeah, that was the very short version, and I would love to hear like what's your favorite answers. Pitch yourself in the comments of this video. Maybe someone who's interested in hiring someone like you will see it at some point. So let us know in the comments. Don't give out like private information and stuff like that, but give us an idea of how you would pitch yourself to a potential employer. And let's see. Maybe I can give you some feedback. Have an amazing day.